Alright, so before this video starts, I just want to take a quick second to tell you guys that Phase 5's top 20 submissions are out, and I just want you guys to support one guy. This guy named Scope. If you guys have been in the Call of Duty community for a while, you know who this man is. This guy has been grinding for Phase for years, and I have seen it from the start. This guy is really dedicated to this. He's an amazing sniper, one of the best snipers in Call of Duty, and he's an even better person. So, with that being said, I'm gonna link his video or his final response in the description down below. Please support him, you know, comment hashtag FaceCope on his shit. You don't even need to tell him that I sent you. Just please, I want this guy to get in for sure. This man, he deserves it. Please, that's all I ask. So anyways, let's start with the video. Alright, so, what is going on in this shit life? Coming to you guys with a brand new video for today. Today, I'm gonna do a video that I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna teach you guys how to snipe. Before I start, I just want to say that I am gonna separate this from video to video. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, but I just want to separate this into multiple videos because I really want to get in depth with like each and every topic that we have to talk about. Because if I make it all into one video, this video is gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour long, and I'm not even gonna go in depth into what I want to say. So now, this is episode 1. We're gonna talk about the class setup and how to improve your aim and the different types of shots. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Before anything, sorry, I'm not gonna say that I'm the best sniper in the world. I am by no means the best sniper in the world. I'm considering myself above average. I can hold my own. I'm not the type of guy to get a lot of clips, but I am the type of guy to get a lot of streaks. So with that being said, I'm more of a spratty type of player than I am, let's say, a Scope or a Dev. So with that being said, if you want to do better in game, if you want to get a lot of clips, this is a video for you. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna separate this into multiple parts. So if you want to get notified whenever I release the next episode, please subscribe and hit the bell notification down below. So yeah, here's my stats if you guys want to know my credibility. I have a 1.88 EKIA per death ratio, 462 score per minute, and this is just getting higher and higher. Last week I was like at a 1.60 something KD, but I don't really care that much about it. I'm just showing this to you so you know my credentials if you want to see how I do with a sniper. Anyways, let's start with the class setup. There's two main snipers in this game that you want to use, right? The Pelington and the Tundra. The Pelington is a little bit faster ADS and a little bit lighter, but it's weaker. The Tundra, like, obviously heavier and a little bit slower, but it's way stronger. It just depends on your playstyle, what you want to use. I would suggest practicing for both of them, just so you can have variations, because honestly it gets boring after a while using one gun. And this gun got buffed, but it's still garbage. So let's start with the perks. The perks it depends on your playstyle. I like to rush a lot. That's why I run flak jacket and tac mask, because I don't want to get naded or get stunned. Maybe you want to take out one of these and go forward intel, so you can see the minimap bigger and you can see where they're spawning, because they're gonna show in the minimap where they're spawned all the time. Perk 2, it doesn't really matter. Scavenger, because I go on a streak a lot. And Gearhead, that's just random. Ghost, because I don't want to show on UAV, and it's either Ninja or Cold-Blooded. I change between these. Maybe I'll take out Ninja and get Cold-Blooded, but I always keep Ghost because of how the score streak is in this game. Everyone can get UAVs. So with that being said, I use Stim Shot because I aggress a lot. Tomahawk, just to have fun. Field Mic, because I want, when you drop this, there's a circle around the minimap, or a little area on the minimap, that if in that vicinity of the field mic, you'll see where the enemies are. So it's really clutch when you're in a tight situation where you feel like you're trapped. So with that being said, let's go to the gun. Obviously the sniper. I'm not gonna go around the secondary because you can use anything with that. You can even use Lawbreaker and run a SMG if you're not comfortable with your shot yet, which is fine, you know. So with the attachments for your gun, the number one tip I can give you is put all the attachments that increase the ADS. The second most important thing is sprint to fire time. So what I do is I put all the attachments in this that has ADS increase. Number 1, the muzzle, there's nothing, so I skip that. Unless I have extra, then I might go back to that. Barrel, Tiger Team barrel, fire rate and damage, because Pelington is kind of inconsistent with the one shot, so I put that. Now that's a must for the Pelington, but it does decrease your ammo capacity and your starting ammo. So if you have 5 rounds in a mag, now you have 4. That's why I run the 7-round mag, not the 7-round speed mag, because it decreases the ADS time. So I only run the 7-round mag. I run the Tiger Team Spotlight just because visibility in this game sucks. So I don't need it. I just like it. So 7-round mag, and then Airborne Elastic Wrap because this is the highest ADS increase, 12%, and you can aim while going prone, which is actually really clutch. And the Marathon Stock because just a sprint to fire. You can take out Marathon Stock and you can use everything else, but I just feel sluggish without it. And you can even take out the Tiger Team Spotlight and use the Steady Aim Laser or the Stabilizer because you can center better with idle sway control. For the Tundra, it's the same thing, but the ADS attachments, but you can do more variations with the Tundra because it's a little bit stronger. So what I run usually is the same as my Pelington, but you can do something else. Let me show you in a bit. So yeah, again, Tiger Team Spotlight, 7-round mag, Airborne Elastic Wrap, and Marathon Stock. But someone like Spratty would do something different. He would do like this. Spratty, the best sniper of all time, a good friend of mine, and he does something different. He's always been a fast mags guy more than a extended mag guy. So let me show you what that means. So he runs Hammer Forge because it increases the fire rate even more, and it doesn't decrease your magazine. So you still have 5 rounds in a mag. I think he runs Tiger Team Spotlight, but he also likes the Steady Aim Laser, so it doesn't matter which one. Let me run the Steady Aim Laser for this. And then instead of the 7-round mag, he runs the fast mag, so he can reload faster, albeit he only has 5 rounds in a mag. But that's how he plays, that's how his style is, and that's fine. Airborne Elastic Wrap, and then Marathon Stock. That's his class. And then obviously he runs Diamond, so yeah. But for me, I stick with this because I don't know, I just don't like getting hit markers. And no matter how strong the gun is, I'll always, if there's a damage increase, I'll always take that because I hate hit markers and people just jump all over the place. With the kill streak or the score streak, I usually run Spy Plane and the Harp, the VSAT or whatever you want to call this. The Spy Plane's the UAV. These are always in my rotation, and I just run War Machine because it's enjoyable to use. So yeah, those are my classes that I usually use. Now let us get to the tips on how you can improve your aim. I'm gonna go to bots because I want to paint a proper picture and I don't want to focus on the game. I just want to focus on teaching you guys how to do it. If you guys want to know how good I am at sniping, I have a lot of videos sniping. So let me go to bots so I can properly demonstrate what I'm talking about in this video. Obviously, this video, I'm not gonna talk about sensitivity and shit like that because sensitivities are always different for everyone, you know? Don't copy a professional sensitivity or don't copy someone's sensitivity. Just because you watch someone a lot doesn't mean you have to copy their sensitivity. I am using mouse and keyboard, but this also applies to controller. It's the same principle. So the settings, use your own settings, what's comfortable to you. So there's a few types of shots that I want to focus in this video. There's quick scoping, drag scoping, hard scoping, no scoping, right? We'll get into jump shotting and peek shooting later, but let's talk about each and every one of them. It's basically self-explanatory, right? Quick scoping, basically centering your enemy in the middle of your screen. If you see that dot in the middle, putting them in the middle as much as you can and shooting while you're scoped in, not even doing anything, not even moving your mouse. You know, centering is the most important thing, right? Putting your enemy in the middle of your screen before you even aim down sight. Now, you don't want to stay in your scope for a long time. You don't want to be like this the entire time because look at your peripheral vision now compared to this. You can't see from your side. That's why you'll always want to be out of your scope, and you're also more mobile if you're not in your scope. But I always try to stay out of my scope. In center, shoot. There's someone here. Center, shoot. You know, that's quick scoping, right? And the second shot or type of shot is drag scoping. That's when you don't center and then that's drag scoping. Instead of centering, you put them right here and then you drag it to the side. So basically this basketball, right? Going here to there, going here to there. That's drag scoping. With controllers, drag scoping stopped being viable after Advanced Warfare. BO3, they removed aim assist, so it wasn't as viable until Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, they brought back aim assist on the sniper, and now that's viable again. But still, I'd rather center my shot than drag scope. It just feels more consistent to learn how to center your shot properly than like have a habit of drag scoping, you know? With that being said, I'm not gonna tell you to quick scope all your shots because you're not just a quick scoper. You're a sniper. You're not gonna be able to center your shot all the time, especially against real people where they jump around, you know, slide cancel, you know, jump around, jump shot, shit like that. You're not gonna be able to perfectly center your shot 24/7. So don't like limit yourself to quick scoping because that's not a good habit too. You're not gonna be able to, you know, pop off consistently if someone's far away from you and you quick scope. And another thing about centering is World War II was the last game that centering was proper. Let me explain. Since BO4, they made it so centering is always off-centered. And look at this, my gun still, no matter what I do, my gun is still not centered every time I scope in. It's not perfectly centered. Like, look, just by a little bit. It's not as much as BO4, but it's not always centered. So far ranges, it's kind of hard to be consistent with the scope. It doesn't affect you that much in 6v6 because 6v6 maps are not that big. But like if we're talking Battle Royale, you know, or Dirty Bomb, or any big maps, or 10v10, it's gonna be, if someone's like all the way across the map, you'd rather take your time to scope than just quick scoping like that. Because like I said, it sways even if you're not scoped in. So you don't really know what direction your scope moves when you're fully aimed, you know. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Centering's always off-centered, just by a little bit, not that much, not as much as BO4. So yeah. Another thing is hard scoping. That's also self-explanatory. Is that you take your time, then you shoot. That's hard scoping. That's usually what I do when someone's far away or like strafing like a weirdo. That's what I do. Holding in, make sure you get that shot off. You know, hard scoping, you know? And hard scoping is basically, I'm not gonna give you any tips because that's self-explanatory. If you know how to center your shot, you know how to drag scope, you're comfortable with your sensitivity. Hard scoping is the easiest type of shot you can pull off, you know? That's basically a freebie. Hold it, and then shoot. Hard scoping, basically, right? Now, don't be afraid to hard scope. Just because you're a sniper doesn't mean you have to fucking quick scope everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, last shot type of shot is no scoping. No scoping will never be 100% accurate. Even with the steady aim laser, a 5 milliwatt laser, it's never gonna be consistent. The only time you're gonna no scope is if you're going for a trick shot or your enemy is this close to you. You know, like if they run up to you and you got you know, you got caught off guard, just turn around, shoot them like that. If they're close to you, you would typically try to avoid no scoping because obviously you'll never be consistent with it no matter what you do. But still, it's not because of you, it's the game. So yeah, centering, the tip I can give you is find the right sensitivity for you and just practice. You see that dot in the middle? Albeit I don't use the dot in the middle at all because I got used to centering before they implemented that dot in the middle, because that dot in the middle right here, they only implemented that from Modern Warfare last year and I don't really use it. And yeah, I feel slow if I'm trying to find the dot because if you're in the background like this, it's really hard to find it, right? Especially if you're moving a lot. Just be comfortable with your monitor, putting them in the middle, putting the opponents in the middle of your screen as much as you can. You know, be comfortable with centering and shit, and your game will be a lot faster, trust me. Another thing that only applies to this game and doesn't apply to every other Call of Duty is pop shotting in this game is inconsistent as fuck. Some old Call of Duties you can just do that, you know, you can just do that. Oh, that went in, but it's always yeah, like that. That was on him. Like, look. You can't pop shot a lot in this game. You actually have to wait to be fully scoped in. In old Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, you can always black scope. That was called black scoping. And in Black Ops 2 as well, or old Call of Duties before this, even Modern Warfare, you can always pop shot. I don't know why they took that out here with the slowest ADS. It's like, it's annoying because this is the slowest ADS Call of Duty has ever been sniping wise, and they also nerfed that, so I don't know, it's annoying. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is jump shotting. And that's a little bit advanced, you know, that it requires good movement, which I'm gonna talk about movement in the second episode, because honestly, movement is a lot of times more important than aim itself. So if you guys want to watch that video, or you guys want to know when I upload that, turn on the bell notification and subscribe, you know. So yeah, jump shotting is self-explanatory. It's basically if someone's over there and you can barely see them but they can fully see you, just jump and shoot like that. Or if they're in front of you and you can't aim, like they're out here, you can just wide peek like that, you know, wide peek like that. Although jump shotting in this game is not as effective as it was in, like, let's say, yes, last year or BO4, because of the slow ADS time. Before you even fully scope in, you're almost landed. I love jump shotting. I love jump shotting, and I hate how it's nerfed here, but at the same time, it is what it is. Sliding is more effective here, but I'm gonna go over that next episode of this. So yeah, jump shotting, you know, it's still effective in some scenarios. Just because you jump shot doesn't mean that you have to shoot while you're in the air, right? But it's just a maneuver you can use to dodge someone's bullet, right? Or if someone's in cover, you know, jump. If someone's in cover over here and he's right there, you could just jump the cover instead of like peeking like this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, jump around the cover, shoot, you know, shit like that. So yeah, man, jump shotting, it's a good trait to have, especially if there's a cover in front of you, you want to see someone but they're head glitching, just snipe, jump and snipe, you know? Peek shooting, I like doing this. When someone's over here, I know he's up there, just peek and shoot. I love doing that because it makes them like confused. Oh, and another thing is with movement, I'm gonna discuss this in the movement next episode too. But like with how slow the ADS is in this game, you want to be ready to ADS all the time because you cannot get away with seeing someone second and aiming in and still killing them. Not anymore because of how slow the ADS is in this. If you go around corners, just expect most of the time that there's someone by that corner. So if you go by this corner, just like get ready to scope in. I'll hit marker. Just get ready to scope in and kill them, you know? I'm already starting to scope in even before I peek, just so I can get ready whenever I peek if there's someone there, you know? So with that being said, that's it, man. Just practice your shots. Centering is the most important thing in this game, sniping wise, and just in sniping in COD in general. You know, centering is always the best tool you can have. So yeah, man, again, centering the different types of shots, you know, shit like that, proper sensitivity, and that's gonna get your shot better. Just keep practicing. You won't be better overnight, you know. Just keep practicing, be confident with your shot. Don't play scared, because you're never gonna improve if you play scared. And yeah, man, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, episode 2 will be on movement and shit like that, so you guys better subscribe and turn on the bell notification to get notified whenever I upload. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome. Peace out. Have a blessed day, everyone. And yeah, I hope you guys really learned a lot on this video. Alright, see you guys.